guys, I am Shane Davis, 20-year comic book veteran. I'm here with Yanzi, and today is the day we are taking a detour from comics, movies, and stuff, and we're going to talk about pop culture and beer, as it looks like following Dylan Mulvaney's bit with Bud Light, Miller Lite is not far behind, actually, and we have women today talking to us about how they are the creator of beer. Now, all of this, if you haven't been keeping up with this, kind of started with Bud Light.
So let me just give you guys a quick rundown of what happened. Dylan Mulvaney decided to celebrate 365 days of girlhood. So Bud Light said, congratulations, here's a beer from us, and we're going to print your face on the beer can. And it seems like the people who normally drink Bud Light do not think that Dylan Mulvaney is exactly the best face to be used to represent the brand. And there's been boycotts, they stopped ordering it for their bars, or and so on and so forth. But like tried to backtrack and say, okay, well, maybe it's not the best move. And now the gay bars are boycotting them. And even Bud Light's own stock rankings have been downgraded. So it's a big, big fiasco. But wait, Miller Lite today decided, oh, obviously Bud Light did the wrong kind of advertising. They used a trans woman. We're going to use a real woman now to advertise beer. So let's have a watch at what Miller Lite is doing for their advertising.
Here's a little known fact. Women were among the very first to brew beer ever. From Mesopotamia to the Middle Ages to colonial America, women were the ones doing the brewing. Centuries later, how did the industry pay homage to the founding mothers of beer? They put us in bikinis. Wow. Look at this. Wild. It's time beer made it up to women. So today, Miller Lite is on a mission to clean up not just their but the whole beer industry's Miller Lite has been scouring the internet for all this and buying it back so that they can turn it into good for women brewers. Literally, good How, you ask? Ladies, take it away.
First, we turn the bad into compost. Then we feed compost to worms, push out beautiful fertilizer. That good helps farmers grow quality hops,
which is then donated to women brewers to make their own really good
But there's definitely more out there. In your attic, in the garage, in your parents' basement. Send any you got into Miller Lite, and they'll turn that into good too. Oh. So here's to women, because without us, there would be no beer.
All right, hundreds of women brewers is right. But before we get into demographics, okay, yes, a fact check. Correct. Women were probably the first beer brewers because beer was originally brewed in a religious context. So yeah, probably nuns and all that stuff. That's correct. But then to say, okay, well, so you reward them by putting them in bikinis. All right. So, well, before we get into all that, honey, what do you feel about this advertisement?
The short of it is it's two in the bush, one in your hand. Like, they already have a clientele, a male cooked in clientele, mainly drinks beer. Women mainly drink wine and other beverages. So they're risking the clientele they already have to try to advertise to a female demographic. Okay. And you can be like, it's more customer, Shane. Why can't you have both? But you're doing it at the expense of the male advertising that you've been farming for, I don't know, my whole entire life. I don't know if I've ever seen a beer ad that didn't have a hot girl in a bikini. This is such a thing that was really big in the 80s and 90s, especially. You can tell by the haircuts on these girls that they so blurred out their faces. So at some point in time in business, you're supposed to preserve your investment, right? And there's a huge investment here on a certain type of branding and advertising and a demographic. And they're willing to throw all this out to think that they're going to get female beer drinkers.
Well, not just that. So they say that they're basically getting all this old advertisement of bikini girls, beer girls, I guess, and going to pulp it up and turn it into compost to give to female brewers. So how much of the brewery industry is being benefited by this? Well, not so much. According to some data over here, it looks like almost 90% of the brewers are men. So about 10% of the industry, and I guess you'll finally benefit from getting some free compost, I guess maybe. That's what this all boils down to. But as Shane said though, This is really about the demographic, your consumers, because after all, there's no point running a business for your health, right? You are in business to make money. So here's some more data. US drinkers prefer alcoholic beverage by subgroup. And the question is, do you most often drink liquor, wine, or beer? Beer, by an overwhelming percentage, is men who are drinking it. Men is almost like half, women's not even a quarter. Instead, though, women are overwhelmingly preferring to drink wine and men not so much. Which brings me to the question of, all right, so if women are not really consuming as much of beer, and Sunny wants to say, okay, we're benefiting the women, we want them to be held up and heralded as, the mothers of beer. I mean, that's great, but why denigrate an industry that's been around for so long? See, a lot of people forget that there are three things that sell in advertising. There are three words that people always say you use in advertising to get your customers to look at advertising. The words are free, sex, and money. So beer, what can you use? You can't talk about free beer, and you can't make a business by giving free beer. Beer and money, well, you got to spend money to get beer, so that is out.
Right.
So what can you use? Sex.
And
what I would assume most of the drinkers of beer are heterosexual men, according to the data here. So, hey, what do heterosexual men want when it comes to sex?
Boobs.
Beautiful, attractive women.
Heterosexual men want to see women in bikinis. A cold beer, a beach, a girl in a bikini. These are the things a man dreams of. These are the simple things in life, okay? These are the simple things at the end of a hard day of work that a man hopes to obtain one day. One hopes. This is the dream. And this is what's weird here, is this is an attack on the heterosexual male's dream.
Maybe not so much, dear, because it seems like the actress here being used in the advertisement over here, saying, hey, we're getting rid of the bad beep. Well, bikinis, y'all. Bikinis, lingerie. Ooh, sexy,
Wow.
attractive. Smash the patriarchy. Wait,
Right.
no, it's not the patriarchy. If it's not smashing the patriarchy if I'm the one flaunting my assets. It's not so bad when women are in bikini when I'm flaunting myself.
You know what's weird is all of a sudden she looks very happy the minute she's out of that sweater and in a bikini. It just, she looks more, I would listen to what she has to say more likely.
Dude, all I can say is, guys, glass houses, y'all. If you want to say bikinis are bad, we shouldn't have the male gaze, then
Now,
go and try to appeal
possible.
the male gaze.
It is possible this thing is a bit of a joke, which I don't think it is. Is it official, this trailer or advertising?
It is. I actually looked it up, and apparently they've been doing this good beep thing since March. So yeah, it's real. It's real, guys.
Right. It is possible to sell beer to women without like kicking dudes in the nuts or shaming men for looking at women in bikinis. And the only thing this is going to do, the men that have been buying your beer, now you're just going to turn their wives against them because was there a girl in a bikini when you bought that beer on a poster? And it's like, yeah, I mean, the beer tastes like shit. I mean, why else would I buy it if there wasn't a girl in a bikini holding it? Look, I mean, these are the simple things that, the red-blooded male looks for every day. Why take it away from him? Why rob him of this one dream? Life has robbed him of so much. But anyways, guys, if you will, let us know what you think about this. I'm actually kind of curious. To me, this seems like a parody, but today, such parodies are real life. Talking about real life, Axcend Level Up Remastered Edition Volume 1 with new material is actually up. A sign up is there on Indiegogo. Please go sign up for that. You will get notifications of this great campaign as it's coming to life. Also, if you guys will, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and we will catch you guys again with another video.